Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Falcon Plays Rimworld. We're back into Big Bad Booty Vila. Let's get the game going on here first and foremost. So last episode we had a good one. We dealt with a raid really well. Yeah, sure, Falcon might have forgotten to turn the turrets on in time, but it really made no difference, quite honestly. We were able to get everything up and running in time. Either way, we have a lot more light machine guns to actually haul off, which is, sucks a bit, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of what we have to deal with. Squirrel's dead over here, too. Poor Squirrel must have, fallen prey. What the hell is going on with this graphical glitch over here? Is Zeus mad at me again? I'm sorry, Zeus. Don't take it out on me. I am just, I'm the messenger of death. I don't necessarily make the rules here. Oh, frag grenades, huh? These guys had some frag grenades too. Thankfully, they didn't get close enough to actually blow up our turrets. At least I don't think they did. Alrighty, so people are still running around doing their thing. We need to rebuild this turret over here. And I don't think we're gonna do we're not gonna use the incinerator turret anymore. It was a nice try. I wanted to test it out, but in reality, it doesn't seem that worthwhile, so we're just gonna go with another heavy turret in its place instead. Put you right there, and then we'll have some sandbags surround it, obviously, and keep it nice and safe for us, or at least as safe as it's gonna be, and good to go there. Alrighty, so let's fast forward time over here. This one didn't blow up too. I guess I'll just leave this like this for now. It's a two-pronged effect. If I was to move this over a bit, it would just blow up the sniper turret. If I leave it here, it's going to blow this one up. So I guess we'll just leave that one right there and hope that, you know, the raiders don't get too close to that one and they'll deal with this one instead. So we have bodies to haul off, everything fine and dandy. So that's going to be taken care of right here. The other thing we need to do is actually fortify the defenses in the bottom portion. That's what we're going to focus on today. So we're going to do this by putting up some sandbags over here, first and foremost. Same right there. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. And I want to set up at least one more turret here, or at the very least here, but let me find out how would we do this. Let's put this in real time here just to give me a little second to actually think here. So if I was to do another heavy turret right about here, that would blow that up, so that's not too great. Right here would work out pretty good, I want to say. Maybe even here. I think this one will work out right there. So let's set up another one right about there, and we'll put sandbags around it like so. Like so, and like so. Yeah, that seems to work. Alrighty. So we'll set these turrets up like that. We'll at least have two more here to kind of help us out. We still have to connect these to power conduits still, by the way. Let's not forget that. So we could do a buried conduit through here, and then through right about here. This one's going to be connected to the geothermals right there, so no problem about that one. And we could also turn this one off now because there's no need to be on. None of you guys need to be on at the moment, as a matter of fact. So let me go ahead and turn you guys off. Turn you guys off, and same with the turrets right here. Good. Alrighty. So overall, I'm really happy what we're doing over here finally. This one's going to be on through there, so no big deal there. And then this one's going to actually have to have itself a little bit of a buried conduit itself, so we'll have you go through right about here. Alrighty. And again, our power isn't being affected by all these extra turrets and lights, so that is the upside to all this. So as soon as that's up and running, we'll have, I'm not too completely okay with this setup here, but at least it's a lot better than it was before where we had, like, next to no defenses over here. So hopefully in the long run it does work out for us. What do we have here? An eclipse? Okay. No big deal. Well, it's a big deal, but not too big of a deal. So we're going to continue smelting weapons over here, obviously. We have a lot of, well, yeah, we have a lot of metal bars here. So again, we're just going to continue smelting as many light machine guns as possible and keep that up and running. And by the way, we also need to set up our blast charges out here because honestly, I do like our turret defense, but honestly, it all starts from out here. If we don't have this initial, like, I guess, thinning of the herd of the raiders, then it could probably cause us issues in the long run. So we definitely have to keep that in mind. That also has to be up there at all times. So let's forward again. All good to go. I could also add more stone embrasures over here, obviously, but, you know, at this point, it feels that this is more than enough. Anything else seems to be a little bit of overkill at this point. So now that we've done that, as soon as those turrets are built, I want to continue finishing off the chill pills that one of the commenters so gracefully called them as, and what I mean by this, switching over the beds to the pod beds, which actually look a little bit cooler and everything. Oh, by the way, before we move more bodies, though, we need to have Bread Bowl come over here and burn some bodies for us. Bread Bowl, my friend, get over here, buddy. You're gonna have to burn some bodies for us. Alright, all good. We're still in the May 14th set of recordings, so again, Bread Bowl, move back. Move forward. We're still in the May 14th set of recordings, so this has been probably, this episode along with the last 5 have all been part of that recording session, just to give you guys an idea. So I've been recording a lot of episodes today just to be on the safe side. I wanted to get our base finally secured before I called it a day in recording, first and foremost, and I feel really comfortable with everything we've done for sure. I took a little break because, as I mentioned before, I've been sweating my balls off over here recording these episodes because my room isn't properly ventilated, because any sort of ventilation would indeed cause noise in the overall recording, and I don't want to, have some weird buzzing sound as I'm over here talking and whatnot. Not that my voice is any better than a buzzing sound, but, kind of have to deal with what I was kind of given to by my parents, or whatever higher deity you guys might believe in and whatnot. This one needs to be turned off. You can turn your ass off too, buddy. No need to be on right now. And same with this right here. So everything is now built. All the turrets are built at the very least. So now let's actually think about deconstructing some of these beds and switching them over to the proper chill pills that we need. So take care of all of these guys here. And alright, everything's up and running. Good. And let's quickly switch this over to furniture is what we're looking at. And we're looking for the pod beds. Alright, pod bed there. Right there, right there, right there. And let's swap this around, I do believe. And then pod bed like so, like so, like so, and like so. I obviously haven't given lights to these other rooms, which I probably should. I've been a little bit careless about that, but at the same time, I was also initially, before I thought about giving these rooms actual lights, we were running into the whole power situation, which we've now got under control, but still, until I'm completely sure about our power situation, I don't want to get too crazy about it. Plus, it doesn't seem like they really need lights here just yet, at the very least, so, we'll do it one step at a time, obviously. Alrighty, and what this is doing, too, is getting rid of these beds is actually making the guys that moved from here initially over here back to this area, which is a plus, obviously. And let's see, what are we going to do here with the pod beds? Get another pod bed over here. And another one right about there, alright. And then we'll deconstruct this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we'll give the proper pod beds needed shortly enough. So overall, really, really cool. Pod bed there, here, here, and here. Oh, so we're going to finally be done with this. Alright. That didn't take too long once you have all these people constructing at all times, right? And more bodies have been riled up, so that's good. So Bread Bull, my friend, another burning journey for Bread Bull, who's not asleep yet. He's probably headed to sleep, though. Bread Bull, I'm sorry, you're going to have to hold up. And I'm going to give you nightmares before you go to sleep because you have to burn a lot of bodies, unfortunately. Alrighty, at this point, though, I'd imagine that Bread Bull's kind of used to it, so he doesn't have to worry about it too much. So, Bread Bull, good to go. Run off. Thank you, sir. Alright. So, how is this looking? It's looking really good, honestly. I feel really secure about everything that we have going on now. Like, this is the proper setup that I wanted to have here going. We have all the food in the world, right? Well, our food's actually diminished a bit, so it seems that taking down this growing area kind of might have affected it a bit, but we could always extend this a bit further over here when we need power, but I don't think we'll need it anytime soon, right? Yeah, our batteries are completely filled up, so if anything, I could extend our growing area a bit more, but that's not really that much of an issue right now. Oh, by the way, I guess we might as well. Home zone region. Let's extend this a bit over here at home zone region to, let's say, this right here. I paused time because something dropped, and I want to make sure that I'm here for the raids. Combat ship! Fuck, finally! Where the fuck have you been this whole time? And obviously I don't have enough weapons over here, which I'd really like to have. Alright, well, there's no time to actually move these over here, I don't think, so... I mean, I will give it a try, though. Let's do, delete this zone for now. And maybe they'll move those over there in time. If not, no big deal. Combat supplier comes at the most inopportune time, unfortunately. So, Jack Wester, my friend, where are you at? Jack's somewhere in here. Jack? Jack? My friend Jack. Oh, whatever, fuck it, you know what? I gotta find Jack. What about Liam? Liam, can I see Liam? Jesus, we have so many people. Oh, Liam's right there already. Liam, you come and handle some situation trading for us over here. I took a little break, by the way, between episodes. Between the last episode of this one, I took like at least like a good 15 minutes off and went outside just to get a little bit of fresh air because it's so fucking hot in here. Oh, they have a bolt pistol, laser gun. Oh, another sniper rifle turret. Let's buy this one just for the hell of it. I'm not sure what a bolt pistol is, but based on its price, I'm going to say it's probably not as good as all the stuff that we have. But let's go ahead really quickly and sell some of these, some frag grenades, I guess. Sell that. Don't need any of this shit. Do they have money? They have a lot of money for us, so that's good. They still have a little bit more money. So you know what? Let's sell this Molotov cocktail as well. And maybe before they book it, we'll kind of refill that area from guns. I don't expect it to happen, but in case it does, then, you know, we'll be good to go here. Oh, they are moving guns. It seems like they are. Alright, guys, come on. Well, forget about the silver for now. Just deal with the guns first. Alright, whatever. I guess they prefer the silver beforehand. I guess I don't blame them. Money before everything else, right? Money, bitches, power, respect. That's what rap music and popular culture has taught me, after all. So we didn't move all of them, but there's a few more there. What the hell is this? Oh, you know who this is? This is the guy that I thought that we saved, but I guess he didn't make it here in time. My bad. Alright, you go and get hauled off whenever you get the chance, and maybe finally rest in peace here, buddy. I'm sorry, Vast of Merc. Well, I'm not really too sorry. You were a moment, after all. You were a dirty scumbag, so I'm not too brokenhearted about it. Jack Wester, can you, wake up? And come deal with the sub-drive thing one more time before he books it. We have a few more weapons, I think, that we can sell him before anything else. I would love to get more weapons to move over there and sell them, but I don't think we'll have enough time for that. So let's see here. What do we sell this man? Well, Glock. We don't need any Glocks, obviously. Sell that. Sell this. We'll hold on to a few frag grenades, but not that many, obviously. And that's gonna be it. All right, good. I'm okay with this. And they have nothing of interest for us to buy, right? Not particularly. Alrighty, that was it. That works out for me. We have all the money in the world, too. Okay, so that replenished our money, which is good, in case we ever want to call, like, you know... At this point, though, I don't feel we'd be calling any sort of backup anymore, because we're doing so fucking well for ourselves right now that, you know... Again, I don't want to jinx it, though. I've said it before, oh yeah, we're doing good, and then everything goes to hell, but... I think that we're in a better spot than we've been for a long time now, which is pretty good. Food is going down, though. I remember we had, well, it actually seems to be steady at around 5,900 at this point, so let's just keep an eye on it just in case anything goes wrong. I realized, too, that this is opened, isn't it? Huh. What is this? Another trade ship, industrial trader, okay. We might mess with them. You know what, really quickly, in case this is indeed opened up, let me quickly, set up a metal wall right here. It's silly, I know it's silly. I'm gonna break it down as soon as we get the chance, though. Just because, obviously, it's gonna be in the way, and then we would get the food over there. Let's also make sure that there's, remove no roof? Well, I mean, it's not supposed to be a roofed area. So, as soon as somebody builds that, there you go. So that area's now been cleaned up, which is what I was hoping for. Let's deconstruct this now. And that shouldn't cause a cave-in, I don't believe, right? No. So now that's completely sealed, which is what I wanted to do. Now, the other thing, other than that, what we have to do is actually start drilling holes over here, setting up some geothermals, and then sealing this area off, because raiders can still land in here and whatnot. So now that we have a lot of metal and we do have all the beds set up like I wanted them to, I suppose this wouldn't be a bad time to actually do this endeavor. We still have a lot of weapons over here. Did we move? Where did we move most of those weapons to? I'm not even sure where they fucking went to. They're not there anymore, though. Yeah, let's actually do, delete this zone for now, then. Okay, and maybe they'll move those into the area to sell afterward. I don't think we'll be able to sell any more weapons, because number one, the guy doesn't have any more weapon, or any more money to sell to, but maybe I'm hoping that, well, he doesn't have anything we could buy, too, honestly, right? So yeah, it doesn't really matter. But we might as well have him ready there to move to trade next time around as a combat ship. You know, a fucking millennia from now, since they love to dictate time before they actually pay attention to our colony. Before they come over and do some trading. So yeah, I did take a little break in between, funny story. Before I deal with this funny story, oh, that's the wrong guy. Jennifer Rudabag. Oh, Jennifer has slaves for us! Thank God! We haven't got any recruits in a while, so I'm happy about this. What do we have here? We have a minstrel, melee 5, social 7, medicine. Not the best person. Incapable of hauling and manual skilled? You can't do any manual labor? Okay. As much as I love to buy this person, I'm not going to do it because it's not really beneficial to as an artist. Incapable of intellectual carrying, social crafting, and hauling. But you can do some construction and growing, so let's go ahead and... How is your fighting ability? Shooting 1. Not that great. Not the best batch of people that we could have gotten here, but still, it's more people for we rename. Incapable of social, growing, kind of an overall decent, not average person if anything. So let's buy Kanto as well. And weapons, do they have, well, they have no weapons, but I could sell, frag grenade. We'll sell one of the frag grenades, I guess. And you know what? Since we have a lot of money again, let's go ahead and purchase their metal since we can. Uranium, I think we're good on, right? Pretty sure we're good on uranium, so let's just buy metal off of them. Again, most of the silver now, I was wanting to save silver to keep it so I could call for backup whenever needed, but again, I feel a little bit more confident in our defenses now, so... 4,500, that seems good. So let's trade that off. Thank you, guys. Good to go. If these guys were actually to move these weapons over here, we might be able to sell some of the weapons to the industrial trader, I'm pretty sure. But it's just up to my guys in getting those weapons over there fast enough is the problem. Well, they're gonna haul them off right now too, so maybe it'll work out. Who knows? We'll see. But what I'm gonna talk about? Yeah, I took a little break in between recording, and funny story. In case I don't think I've mentioned this before, I am deadly terrified of bugs. Like many people are, I want to imagine, right? I mean, who deals with bugs? They're so creepy, crawly, scary. They fly. It's terrifying. At least to me, it is. But yeah. So I went out to get some fresh air. I'm trying to go back into my apartment. And there's this fucking giant wasp flying around the entrance, so I can't go in there. I mean, first of all, it flies. I can't fly. It has the upper hand on me. I could just kind of wave my hand at it, but, you know, it's liable to sting my hand, right? So it's a scary situation for me. And not only that, I noticed that another one comes by, and I'm like, why are there two of these guys here now? And I noticed in the corner of, like, the little overhead above my apartment, there's like a little bit of a ledge that kind of blocks some of the sun and rain, I suppose you want to call it that way. And I noticed that in the corner there's a little small like hive, like it's like I guess like a little nest that they're starting to build. And there's like another wasp in the hive, I guess, just kind of like stoic, like not doing shit. And I'm like, oh my lord, they're building a colony in my house. I mean, it's cool. I build my own colonies in games. I just don't want bug colonies in where I live. So I'm over here like, I can't even get back into my house, and it's hot as shit outside too. I just went in there for some fresh air, but let's not fool anybody, it's hot. So I'm over here like, what do I do? And, well, next thing you know, I'm out there for 10 minutes just waiting for them to move out of the way. And when they do, I just kind of rushed in, and now I'm terrified because now I have to wait for somebody that's actually not terrified of bugs like I am, and tell them to knock that nest off of there, because the last thing I want to do is have those wasps reproducing in front of my house, or in front of my fucking apartment entrance, and I'll never have a way to get back out, and that's scary. So yeah, funny story. Falcon's deadly afraid of bugs. You know, it's not all, you know what, I'm not scared of all bugs. I like ladybugs. I love ladybugs. I'm cool with ladybugs. They mind their business, I mind mine. It's all good. It's a good combination of things. Wasp, however, they don't give a shit about anything but themselves, and it honestly scares me a bit. So art, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and I've heard that sometimes what happens with the frame drops is that basically the colonists are kind of reproduce too much information at once. Like when I have too many assignments built to them, that's what causes sometimes frames. Which if that's the case, then I'm going to go and anything I don't use, I'm going to just exit out for people. I'm going to do some of it right now, but I'll probably do most of this off camera so I'm not over here boring the shit out of you as I do this. Because, you know, this is not exciting whatsoever here. Just zipping out the arts and stuff. They should add art once it's pretty much implemented, ready to go. I wonder how the art thing's going to work, by the way. I'm not sure if that's going to be like some sort of like mood modifier or something. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure. Crafting. Kantos could be a pretty good crafter, but I don't really need another craft right now. Mining, let's make this like a 2. And hunting. Constructing, yeah, sure, might as well. Construct whenever you need to. And do some repairing whenever there's a possibility of it. Let's turn this off and... let's turn this off, and plant cutting, yeah, might as well turn it off. I gotta do the same thing with research. There's no reason why I should have 4s in research, because we're done researching. So there you guys go. Good to go, up and ready. Alright. So yeah, Falcon, deadly terrified of bugs. Don't judge me, man. If you are a bug enthusiast, then you are a fucking god in reality. I praise you. I would praise you to the sun, because anybody who could deal with bugs and not be freaked out is, you know, somebody that I don't ever want to deal with, especially in a dark corner somewhere or a dark alley somewhere. So our food, 5,600. Yeah, our food is actually dropping, so we're gonna have to extend our food situation for sure really shortly here. Subdrive has left. We have a few more weapons here. You know what, Kanto? Can you deal with Rutabaga here really quickly? Sell off some of these extra weapons that we brought over. That would actually be quite well. Yeah, they have a lot of money still. So Molotovs, light machine guns, Molotovs, Molotovs, light machine gun, Molotovs. Boom, boom. They still have more money too, so I could probably even send a few more over there to them. This is good too, because it gives us a chance to get rid of some of this excess of stock that we have over here. So let's see if it happens if I delete this. See if this works out for us. I doubt it will, but let's see. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, data error. What are you standing around for? Go walk around. Do something, man. Alright, guns are being hauled off. That's good. That's really good. The faster you guys do this, the more of a chance I have to sell them off to Jennifer Rutabaga, industrial trader extraordinaire. A few more would be good. There you go. Alrighty. Zoomquan, before you leave, go and talk to Jennifer Rutabaga. I know you're not our seller, but at this point it doesn't really matter. So let's go and light machine gun. Sell all this off. Frag grenades, sure, why not? Molotovs, M16, light machine gun, light machine gun. Alrighty. So that's going to build up our silver supply a bit more as well on the flip side. So, and at the same time, it's actually alleviating this fucking gun problem that we have going on over here. So now let's go and add the stockpile once again. Right over here for weapons, I suppose. Weapons, turn this off. Good. I mean, we have to have the stockpile there regardless, because after each raid we have like 1,000,000 guns anyway, so there's no other way about that. And do weapons right there, turn this off. And really quickly, let's do a delete through the middle. Because we all know I don't like anything happening in the middle. That's where we walk by. Okay, all good. Rutabaga's still hanging out there, maybe. I'm gonna try my luck. I doubt that we'll be able to get her in time, but let's see if I was to have this hauled off to the selling area. Maybe we'll have enough time to sell a few more guns. That'd be pretty good. I'm not gonna count my, I'm not gonna put my eggs in the basket here, but hopefully it works out. What happened here? Boomrad? What happened to you? Oh, and they left. Fucking Rutabaga left, but that's okay, because we need to move those guns over to a selling location. Oh, we didn't even move those selling locations. We just moved them closer to us. I guess I didn't think that one out too well. Let's quickly delete this and this, and have whatever we can moved over to the, like, a selling point, I suppose. So once another trader comes around, we'd have the weapons there ready to go, and then we'll put the dumping stockpiles back in just for future case. And look, we have a trade ship passing by under a uranium mining vessel. Those people don't take any weapons though, unfortunately. But I'm surprised we're finally getting some trade ships, because they have been lacking significantly for quite a while now. So that is at least an upside. Alrighty, and all good. So now that we've done that, let's start thinking about setting up some geothermals over here. Because, we might as well have something else going on over here. We can't break this one down yet because it's actually powering up this. What happened here? Of course, raiders. Okay, and where are these guys at? Motherfucker. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it an episode here today. I really did not need this. I didn't want to do this just yet. It never ends. It never ends. I'll catch you guys next time.